Hello fellow DGen market watchers. Today more buyouts are happening in Flesh and Blood and we're going to see what's going on in the markets. So apparently yesterday Tear Limb from Limb got bought out all the way up to $25. So more people, as it seems, are speculating on Monarch being a thing in the Dusk Till Dawn expansion. $25. See, for not many copies left, so someone bought all these out and now they're $25. They were a $2 to $4 card a few days ago, which is interesting. So there's definitely some whale activity here. And what I found is interesting, and what I've been talking about for a while, is that there are some arbitrage opportunities between the European and the US market. So if we go and look at the European market, still plenty of copies available. See, only one here at like $20. There's not a lot for sale. FAB store here has 14 copies for sale, but we can see that it's a pretty slow decline, not a super high volume of sales, but you can still get copies for around, like, for the reasonable price that it was a few days ago in the US. So if you are looking to speculate on this being a thing, the European markets is definitely a place where there's lots of copies and you can pick some up. So, and also, obviously, if you think that Brute is going to be a thing in Savage Lands, then this might also be a good pickup. So, next, looking at Plague Hive, this is just a card that I think is a little bit overvalued. I think 300 for the cold foil is a bit much. I think it's kind of high because of the Outsiders hype, and I think it will come down. So if you are looking to get a Plague Hive, I would wait. I think the prices are going to come down. I personally want one. I like all the gems. I want one, but I do think that it's going to come down. I think it's going to come down from these 300 euros, and I think it's about the same in the US. One thing I find interesting is that Art of War seems to be spiking here. Not a lot of volume of sales. You can see that there's like 3 days between sales, so there's not a whole lot of volume, but the price is definitely only going one way, and that is up. So depending on how much is opened here in Europe, you can see that there's not a lot of copies before it actually goes to 150. These are listing up for 1,000. I think that's maybe a bit too much. But I think, as we can see, the prices are going one way. Like Arcane Rising, it's very rare, supply is running out. So if you are going to pick one up, now might be a good time. And we can see the prices are pretty equivalent in the US. It's a little bit lower in the US. We can see that the rainbow foils are around 120, 140 if you want to pick them up, and we know that the US dollar is a little bit less than the euro. So maybe, I mean, the arbitrage here is not a lot, but again, I think these staples are only going one way. So one thing I noticed about the Great Library of Solana is that the prices are just going up and up and up, and we can see over the year that it kind of bottomed out and now it's climbing. The unlimited rainbow foil is $440, which is like crazy. The cold foil, as we see, is around 500. And what I was talking about, the arbitrage opportunities, is that in the European markets, you can see again that the unlimited rainbow foil is only 235 euro. That means that's around 250 bucks. So you can see that it's almost, if the prices hold here, it's You can almost buy a plane ticket to Europe, pick this up, and go home for the price that it for the price arbitrage here. So there's definitely some opportunity in the European market, but we can also see that the prices here are climbing. They're not selling every day, but we can see that here in the start of March, prices just go one way. So if you are looking to pick up, if you're in Europe and looking to pick up Great Library of Solana, now might be a good time, because what I've seen is that the US market is kind of like an indicator of what's going to happen in the European markets. So if we see it going to 400 in the US market, it's a good indication that it might be going the same way here in the European market. So I think this is definitely an undervalued pickup. So if you are looking to get in, now might be a good time. So last but not least, Arknight Shard. There's been a lot of talk about it. The prices are slowly creeping up. It's now $600 in the US, and Europe is pretty much equivalent. But what I want you guys to notice is that, okay, so a rainbow foil Arknight Shard from Crucible of War is 606.66 here. So pretty much equivalent, maybe a little bit more in Europe, but look at the History Pack 1 Black Label. It's 300 euros. So I did a bit of calculations, just like I did with the Marvel Heroes, and the fables from History Pack 1 Black Label are half as, or like a double as rare as the Marvel Heroes are. But there are only 3 of them. But that means that in each language there are only 90 of each fable. And as you can also see, like, there's only 8 listed here. Let's go back here. And as you can see, no Italian. So obviously we know that the Italian ones are short printed. So like less than 100 of each of these in each language, and trading at half of what the normal ones are. I think personally this is a great pickup. Full disclosure, I picked up a Spanish one a week ago. I'll do a video on it when I get it home in the mail. I bought it from a Spanish YouTuber. But like, I think these are way undervalued in comparison to how rare they are. And you can also see, like, there are more and more sales here, and we are seeing a little spike here. I bought one for $275, and you can see like the prices are only going one way. So again, if you are in the position to pick this up, I think it's a great pickup. Heart of Findle, again, one of the staple fables, at around $480. And as you can see in Europe, the Welcome to Wrath Unlimited Rainbow Foil, it's about the same price. But again, look at the black border, trading at a very, very, well, not a very steep discount, not the same as the Arknight Shard, but still cheaper. And again, less than 100 of these in the market that there will ever be. And look at how many there are for sales. Like, not a lot. So if you are looking to pick up these fables, the black border fables, I would get in quick, because I think it's only a matter of time before these completely disappear from the market, and they are trading at a discount. So get in now. I think it's a good time. I have Ophelia. I think it's going to be the same thing. We are seeing the prices slowly rise as kind of ARC dries up. But again, in the European market, look at this. Basically the same equivalent price for the rainbow foil from ARC Unlimited. But look at the black border again, trading at more than 100 euros discount. Again, less than 100 of these. I've said this before, I'm placing my money where my mouth is. I have cases and Marvel heroes and like fables from the Black Border set heading home. I'm locking in my position now because I think these are way undervalued compared to how rare they are. I remember that when we were talking about back in the 90s when I was playing Magic, I remember them talking about, don't get Italian legends. It's the print runs are different. Like it's not worth. Nobody's going to want them. But look at today. Look at how the prices of Legends cards from Italy are. They're still sought after. They're still rare, and I think these Black Border products are going to be even more so. So again, if you are looking to have a position or get into this, I would recommend doing it now. So that is it for my first singles Marketwatch video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the content, as per usual, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, help the algorithm, help me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.